to keep it simple, keep it easy, and I'm going to try and keep the video under 5 minutes. So if it's longer than 5 minutes, I failed. When you first get into the game, you're going to spawn in, you're going to have no idea where you are. Completely natural, don't worry about it. Alright, you're going to want to hold Q. Alright, Q is what they call scent in the game. It works a little different for carnivores, but we're not going to get into that today. As a stego, you're going to see many things on your scent bar. Okay, the scent bar is the thing at the top, little wavy lines. Okay, you see those little palm trees that look kind of stupid? That is what we call a sanctuary. Now, the moment you spawn in, you hold Q, you know exactly where the sanctuary is. All you have to do is run towards it. These are your protectors and your killers. Beehives attack anything that is too big to be in this zone. So what's going to happen is you're a baby right now, right? There's 5 stages. I know you only see 4 here, but if you grab an egg, you're considered a hatchling. This is a baby. This is a juvie. This is a subadult, and this is an adult. Okay, there's 5 stages. The infant really doesn't count because you get fed by your parents. And once you are big enough to feed yourself, you are considered a baby, not an infant. There are sanctuary mushrooms in here. You can see that on your preferred food diet. You see sanctuary mushrooms located in sanctuaries. This will disappear once you reach a certain stage. And that stage is when you have to leave the sanctuary because the bees start attacking. So if you are one of those people that like to go AFK and AFK grow your dinosaur's going to die if you leave it in the sanctuary because the bees are just going to attack it and kill it. Alright, we have found our first patch of mushrooms. Then you can find this walking around. You can use X and they kind of like glow in a sort of way. Whatever you want. Perfect diet is always the way to go. Okay? If you can afford it, if you can maintain this, which is really hard by the way, not for herbivores but for carnivores. For herbivores it's a little bit easier because you just have to go to your migration zone after the sanctuary. But for now, let's eat these mushrooms, get our buff going, and we'll explain a little bit more. It's important to get your mushrooms early. The smaller your dinosaur, the less it's got to eat. However, the smaller dinosaurs have a faster growth rate, so essentially if you don't get here quick enough, you could outgrow the sanctuary. Do you see how this is grayed out right now? And this one's lit up? Okay, this one's not active, this one is. So I want you to go over here, take a look at this. This is your growth rate, alright? You get a 10% bonus on growth rate with 1 buff. Alright, now you can see that my buffs are locked in. Let's go see the difference. There you go. You can see my growth rate going up really quick. This is at 60% already. This is going to go to all the way to 100. You got health regen and extra health. That's hit points. Okay, that's an extra 15%. Okay, stamina regen, 15% increased. Sprint cost, which means the amount of stamina that you use to sprint around the map reduced by 15%. You got scent and NV range. Night vision, not incredibly important for a slow dinosaur like this, but it does help you see the people trying to kill you. Scent allows you to smell farther, so once you are done with the sanctuary, you're going to want to go look for your buffs, okay? And your buffs are usually going to be located in the migration zone. Now, I'm holding Q right now, just to give you an idea of what this is. You see those little things that look like feet in between 2 lines? That's called a migration zone. That is for the herbivores. That points to your zone. So my zone is a stego, where all my food is located. Okay? Very rarely are you going to find any food anywhere else on the map other than the migration zone. So if you want to maintain your perfect diet, go to the migration zone, get your diet, and then you can kind of explore. Right here, grass field, you hold E to graze. You're not going to get a message that says graze here or anything like that. It's just graze. All you need to know is the grazing fills up 20% of your stomach value. See how we're at 80% right now? Grazing does nothing. This does not raise. Grazing does not give you any values above 20%. Okay? So the grazing is purely for keeping you alive when you're about to die of starvation. Alright, YouTubers, that is all for today. Hope you learned a little bit on how to be an herbivore, how to get your buffs, and how to begin your journey in the Isle. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.